As I was getting ready to do the show, I had a couple of topics that I wanted to speak on already in mind, but you know me, I just speak from the heart. And as I was scrolling through YouTube, I saw a clip that was kind of interesting, and it was a clip of Trick Williams walking down the backstage area at TNA, and he happened to run into TNA wrestler Mike Santana. It's difficult to catch my attention on YouTube. When I scroll through YouTube, it's hard to really find the video that I'm really gonna watch. I scroll through and see all of the things suggested, and it's always difficult for me to find a video that I actually want to watch. So I spend a lot of times just scrolling through YouTube and just seeing the headlines or the main stories that they're presenting. But when I saw Trick Williams have this brief interaction with Mike Santana, I didn't have a choice but to click it. I needed to see that. Because for me, I've always been a Santana fan. I was a fan of Santana and his partner. So Santana and Ortiz, I always was a fan of those guys. I thought they were a good tag team, and I thought they were underutilized in AEW. I felt like they could have had a lot of great feuds with every tag team. They bring a whole different dynamic to professional wrestling, and at that time, the tag team division. When AEW gave Chris Jericho his own group, which was the Inner Circle, I loved that whole dynamic, and I was happy that Chris Jericho brought along Santana and Ortiz. I felt like that was the best thing that could have happened to them at that time. When AEW first started, Chris Jericho was a big component in that, and rightfully so. And when they gave him the storyline of starting the Inner Circle, that was one of the rare things in AEW that was done to perfection, in my opinion. I love the Inner Circle. That was a great stable for its time. It still could have pushed the boundaries a little bit more, but that's a whole different story. As for right now, the Inner Circle was a great group, and they had a few storylines that were okay. Santana and Ortiz finally had got a national spotlight. For those of us that followed TNA previously, they were one of the staples in that company, along with other tag teams. So fast forward to now, I was very excited that the company decided to give Santana a singles run, or that he decided to go on a singles run. It was unexpected. I thought as a tag team, Santana and Ortiz still had more ground to cover. And at that time, I would have liked to see both of those guys go to WWE. But now that Santana is on that singles run, this is one of the rare times where it's a wrestler that I feel like doesn't even need WWE. I feel like he's so important just to the world of professional wrestling, Mike Santana that is, that all of the other promotions actually need Mike Santana. It's one of those rare cases where it's a wrestler so good, it's a wrestler so special, they bring a value to every promotion that's trying to get to WWE's level. The WWE is at the top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling, but with that being said, it's still a box that they're gonna put every wrestler in. It's still a cap, it's still a limit to the things that each athlete will be able to do in that company, because basically they have to run their own playbook. The WWE have their own playbook to run, and you just have to accept that as a professional wrestler. And every other promotion is more of a collaboration. And when you have a real gift in that sport, that's the best type of relationship to have, because this is the time to utilize your potential to its max. Santana, I haven't really been keeping up with TNA, just here and there, so I've seen some of the highlights, the things he's been a part of while he's been over there. But back to him having this brief interaction with Trick Williams, it's something about that I just like. I like this dynamic because when they were putting Trick Williams into this feud with Joe Henry, I'm just not a big fan of that. I'm sorry. Like, I know Joe Henry is blowing up right now and the fans are going crazy for him and they all on his side, and that's what's up. Y'all rock and do y'all thing. I ain't mad at y'all. Trick Williams and Mike Santana, I think that's money. Mike Santana and Ortiz were a vicious tag team. In my opinion, that's their bread and butter. That's what they were known for. They were violent and they were physical. And I love that about that team. It gave it an old school feel. And in this day and age, everything seems so watered down with the playfulness, with the entertainment value. I love to see that old school vibe get mixed in with the new school. And Santana and Ortiz has that side as well, because Ortiz could give you the entertainment factor, but he also could get violent when needed be. And I love that blend for any wrestler. Santana, again, the door is open for him to show us these new sides that we might have not seen before, with him playing his role within the team. I feel like he has that value. I feel like he has that ability. I feel like he has so many different gears that we're yet to see. And Trick Williams has been becoming a star over the past few years, as we all know. And I love his style as well, because it's similar. He has all of the different gears as well. He could give you the entertainment value, and he could bring it in the ring, and he could be just as violent as the next man. And again, I love that blend, because that's what professional wrestling should be at its highest form. It should be a blend of entertainment, but pure and cutthroat competition in the ring. This feud is going to give us exactly that: pure cutthroat competition at the highest level. Now I'm predicting that this TNA and NXT partnership is about to start picking up a little steam, because if we could take notes from these type of matchups, I think we're looking good in the future. But I can't wait to see this feud. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't really been keeping up with a lot with TNA or NXT, but I will be following anything that has to do with this match with Trick Williams and Mike Santana. So shout out to both of those guys. I hope y'all kill it, take y'all careers to the next level. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Mike Santana has planned moving forward as well. Yo, what's going on with it? I'm Southside Tre. Appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Full Time Digital House, and follow me on Instagram, Southside_Tre.